look at this video. Shocking new video of an apparent UAP has been released. It being described as an orb soaring off the coast of Yemen in October of 2024, and it was revealed during the latest UAP hearing in Washington. Take a listen.
That's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Will this new piece of evidence move the needle forward in revealing the truth behind unidentified anomalous phenomena? To help me answer that, we go to Discovery Channel and podcast host and writer for The Debrief, Chrissy Newton. Chrissy, good morning. You know I want you to jump right in there. Anytime we show these UAPs on the screen, and now we're hearing that Hellfire missiles hit that thing and bounced off like a rubber band, that's alarming.
It is. Good morning, Nick, and good to see you again. It's extremely alarming. You know, MQ-9 drones that are carrying missiles, they're going at Mach 1.3 speed. So that's 1,000 miles per hour. So if you're hitting any type of craft or anything, it would demolish the entire thing or immensely hurt it. And so from what we're seeing in this video, it's done nothing really to it, maybe some small debris off it, but that's really about it. So it's unbelievable. And the question that we're all asking is, what is this thing?
And Chrissy, people see this and they're like, wait a minute, has the government been hiding stuff from us? Or I thought that was all just conspiracy talk. But Chrissy, this came out in testimony. Several military veterans testified during Tuesday's hearing, sharing their eyewitness accounts of UAPs. What struck you the most during their testimony?
For sure. I think that when Congressman Burlington showed this video, it wasn't expected by any of the witnesses at the hearing, specifically George Knapp, who is an investigative journalist who's been on the UAP beat for so many years since the 80s. And he was testifying under oath. And from what you were saying, you know, this might be American tech or it could be foreign adversary tech. We don't know. But what I think is really interesting is that George Knapp went on the record under oath saying that Lockheed Martin potentially is storing UAP technology. And that's a pretty big claim when you're saying something under oath to that degree and to that measure, while along with naming names who potentially have been working in adjacent to UAP programs.
And Chrissy, it seems to be a drip of new information each time we turn around. Representative Jared Markowitz calling out the fact that credible military witnesses are coming forward to testify about what they saw. Let's take a listen.
So this is now the second or third committee where we have former military folks with impeccable records, with information and knowledge. And in a day in which it's really hard to tell what's true or not from a political standpoint. And so I don't really know what is true. I don't know on this subject. But I do know when we're being lied to. And we are definitely being lied to.
If we're not being lied to, something seems to apparently be hidden from the American people. Do you agree with the congressman? Is the government lying, or at the very least not telling everyone everything that they know?
I fully agree with this. There's lots of things we don't know under Black programs that have been happening in North America, especially in the American government, for a very long time. So yes, there is something hidden. The question is this a foreign adversary? You know, and if this is really scary. That means that we might not be able to have a handle on with our own military. And so we need to ask these questions outside of just being anomalous UAP technology potentially, which we also should know as well and have the right to. We need to look at this from a national security perspective. You know, trust and transparency is what we need. And this is what congressmen and congresswomen and people within the UAP subject are asking for and have been for over 80 years now.
Chrissy, I've got about 20 seconds left. Journalist George Knapp testified he heard about the military missile bouncing off the orb, but had not seen it until the hearing. Here's what he had to say about videos like this.
There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see.
Not allowed to see. Chrissy, more transparency needed?
Way more transparency needed. And I think that we need to look into our deep relations that we've had with Russia and currently going on. Is George Knapp was saying within this, and one of the points is that the USSR was very interested in UAP technology. So something that we really do have to look into going forward.
Discovery Channel host Chrissy Newton joining us live this morning, helping us unlock the mysteries of UAPs. Chrissy, have a great day.
Thank you, you too, Nick. Good